Hello from the Travel Tracker. This video will focus on the Other Setup Decisions in the Configuration tab. The Other Setup Decisions are categorized into expandable and collapsible sections to make it easier to identify which settings affect which areas of the system. If you make any changes to any of these settings, be sure to click on the Save button at the bottom of the screen. First, let's look at how to navigate in this screen. Notice that you have two buttons, the Expand All Sections and Collapse All Sections buttons. The Expand All Sections button is going to open up all of the different topics, and you'll see all of the settings that are available within each topic. One helpful hint in the Expand All Sections is that you can find certain topics and certain information in the settings. If you use your keyboard and click on the control button at the same time you're clicking the letter F on your keyboard, it will open up a little window here. It's a find window to help you find information. And so if you were looking for something in particular, you could use a keyword, for example, to find something in the Setup Decisions in one of the settings. So for example, if you wanted to turn on your custom fields, you could just maybe type the word custom into the find box and hit enter. And then you'll notice on the screen any place that the word custom is listed or displayed will highlight. So over here we have the custom fields highlighted, and then as we scroll down, anywhere the word custom is displayed will be highlighted. And then we can find there's our custom fields on the trip request. And so that's how we might be able to use the find option. If you expand all your sections and then want to close them all, you can click the Collapse All Sections button, and it will bring your topics back to a collapsed position. If you just needed to open one particular section, you would simply click on the label or on the little triangle. So I can click on the trip request form section here, and notice within the trip request form section there are 3 other collapsed sections, and then we could click on individual sections that way to open up the different settings within. To collapse the section again, you would simply click on the little triangle and it will collapse the section back in. Each of the sections are titled very broadly with the settings and what they have to do with in each of these sections. I'm going to show you now where you can find some detailed information on each of the sections and on all of the settings that are included in each of the sections. We have provided you a guide for all of the sections. In the support and training link in the upper right, there is a link to quick references. The administrators have a Transportation Administrator Configuration Guide. If you'll click to open that, it will open a new tab and give you the Admin Guide. The Admin Guide is a very helpful document. The table of contents are interactive, so you can click on any of the entries in the table of contents and go right to that section. The setup of the configuration tab begins on page 24 here, and the other setup decisions begins on page 33. So if I want to go and learn about all those other setup decisions, I'm going to click on the other setup decisions, and then it'll bring me to that section in the guide on page 33. Each of the sections then is explained, and each of the settings within the section is explained in the guide. And so if you have any questions or want to know a little bit more about all of the different settings, then simply come to the guide and the settings will be further explained and clarified for you before you make any changes to your settings. Now, of course, remember that your implementation specialist and our support desk will be more than happy to talk with you about these settings. If you have questions about what settings are available, we can help you with that at any time. never hesitate to give us a call. But if you would like to work through some of these on your own, this is the best place for you to find out and get some clarification and explanation for all of the different settings. The guide is opened in a separate tab, so once you have found your information, you would simply X out of that tab, X out of the tab where your links are, and then you're back into your travel tracker. Return to the configuration tab and the other setup decisions, and then you can move forward with any of the setting changes that you may have wanted to do. So I hope that this has been helpful and will prepare you to investigate and explore your other setup decisions and all of the settings that impact the way that your travel tracker operates. Thank you very much.